gaming. What are you talking about, bro? Everybody got no games. Oh, really? Is that the reason as to why their games are trending on your own platform? The takeover has begun. The Trojan horse has commenced. Look at this. Where's the PlayStation exclusives? I thought, ain't that the reason why you picked up the PS5 in the first place? You got 3 Xbox games trending on your own platform, and yet I don't even see one Sony exclusive. What are you people talking about, bruh? The takeover has begun. You guys are the new Xbox fanboys, man. Maybe Microsoft was right. Everything is an Xbox. I mean, come on, man, because if this was a PlayStation, shouldn't we be seeing games like Helldivers 2, Stellar Blade, not Forza Horizon, but, Lego Horizons? This just goes to show you that Sony don't have anything. And watch you people oh, it's because they old game, though. Oh, really? Oh, really? Because they knew? Look, you got Fortnite, you got Marvel Rivals here, Minecraft, you even got Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, a game that you can play on Game Pass. And all you people want to do is cap, man. What did I tell you, bro? The takeover has begun. There's nothing PlayStation can do about this. Oh, well, we got no games on our platform. Okay, and the day that you see Sony bringing games from themselves are over. Exclusives are dead, and this right here proves it. Let's see the top games in my country. Oh, really? Oh, okay. What's the top games? A game that you had to pay for. Another game that you could have got on Game Pass. I mean, come on, man. I mean, as much as people want to keep bashing Assassin's Creed Shadows, even that game is here. And Rainbow Six Siege. Oh, but we want to sit there and act like Ubisoft's doing bad, man. This is why I try to tell you, stop listening to these fraudulent content creators like Xvault Gaming, because they don't know the direction of where gaming is going. These are the top games that people are playing in my country, man. And y'all want to sit there and say, oh, we picking up the PS5 for exclusives. Oh, really? Look at this. Seems like you pick up the PS5 for nothing but sports games. This is embarrassing, bruh. I mean, there's like, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4 sports games. Unbelievable, bruh. And what's even more embarrassing is the fact that you don't even see Gran Turismo there, man. Come on, bro. Ain't that the sole reason as to why you picked up the PS5? Forza Horizon is going to take over that game. And you know what? Sony might say, why are we investing all this money in the Gran Turismo when people don't even want to buy it, and instead they want to buy Forza? Well, there you go. PlayStation IPs are dead. Stop worrying about what Microsoft's doing with the console, because at the end of the day, the identity that Sony has, well, guess what? It ain't going to be there no more, because you're going to be too busy playing Xbox games. No different than what you're doing on an Xbox, man. The days that we'll be able to access each other's libraries is coming closer than you people think, bro. So y'all gotta still talk about these consoles. Go ahead, as if it's gonna make you feel better about your bald head. But at the end of the day, nothing's changing.
He wanted to tout, and he's a big fan of Forza here, of course.
Well, clearly the whole PlayStation community is, if the game is trending more than Call of Duty now at this point.
So I just wanted to share this with y'all. Forza Horizon 5 hits 30 million players, and you can see why. My favorite Xbox exclusive, hands down, with three exclamation marks, hashtagging Xbox, of course. And I will tell you what, we all know, he's punching air, he's punching walls.
No, that's what you're doing, man. You're probably headbutting your wall. That probably explains why you got no hair on your head. Because at the end of the day, nobody cares about exclusive games. I just proved to you the top 10 games in your country, as well as the top trending games that is going on PlayStation. And look what you guys saw, bro. Xbox titles, bro. You didn't see no PlayStation exclusive. So when you people sit there and say, well, I bought a PS5 for exclusives, we can clearly see that's a lie. You people are lying to yourself, man. I go as far to say that y'all bought it for Xbox games. And guess what? I find it so funny. They want the Xbox community to feel angry about something. What is there to be angry about? Okay, you get a 4 or 5-year-old Forza Horizon, and even if you got the latest one, nobody cares. We're still having access to these games, and we're getting them day and day on a case-by-case basis, maybe for some titles. And we're being able to play them through our own subscription service. You're still paying for a subscription service with essentially no value, on top of paying $70 for a full-price game. Like, come on, bro. At the end of the day, the best place to play Xbox games is on Xbox. I don't care what any of you ponies have to say. Well, I could just buy it. We buy. Go ahead. Keep giving Microsoft your money because every time you do, there's a Sony exclusive game that dies in your honor. Let's go.
Punching Bozo the Clown blow-ups. His own personal blow-ups.
Yeah, just like you was punching air like the dude from Boys in the Hood. You know, when you came home and they try to mess with you. You know, every time you punch, you're like one canceled exclusive after each other.
Sure. I can only imagine if we can just take a step back and just really imagine how Colt is accepting this new Xbox or played it on PC. Again, it's not enough to generate the customers over there to have Game Pass subscriber counts increase in its uptick and whatnot. It's not enough to get more consoles sold. It's not enough for anything. So,
see, the funny thing is about PlayStation fanboys, and they've been doing this ever since the PlayStation 1. They want people to feel bad about the platform that they've purchased, bro. And at the end of the day, regardless of what y'all doing, y'all still playing the same games that Xbox gamers, except the Xbox gamers are playing it with the benefit of all through one subscription service. You guys are paying for a subscription service with no value on top of paying $60, $70 full price games on even third-party titles. Because Sniper Elite Resistance, that game's on Game Pass. Oh, there you go. I could have saved that $60 and invested that into the next game that I want to play. Are you starting to see the benefit of playing on Xbox? But no, let's find a way to hate it. Let's act like we're stealing the game and, you know, people that are going to completely... I mean, if you're that person, I've had people in my own comment section saying, oh, this is a bad look for Xbox. You know, I traded on my Xbox for PlayStation. Bro, cut it out, bro. If you invested as much money as you said into this console, you would not trade anything. Y'all like, why you still got your PS5? Because I invested too much money to get rid of it. So at the end of the day, even if I'm not happy with the direction of PlayStation 5, which I'm not, I'm still going to keep it because that's how grown people act. You people are ridiculous, bro. You guys are fighting over things that you can't even necessarily control, and you want people to feel angry about it. What is there to feel angry about? You know what I'm angry about? Gran Turismo not trending. Why is Forza Horizon trending more on your platform than your own exclusive games? Ain't this what you be telling people? Oh, exclusive games is what pushes the hardware, but yet time and time again we keep seeing that it's third party.
Nobody, again, is thirsty. And just kind of keep in mind...
Oh, really? You're not thirsting? Because, like I said, Forza Horizon 5 is the #1 trending game on PlayStation. You might want to retract your statement.
No, folks.
That sounds pretty thirsty for a 4 to 5 year old Xbox One game at that.
There's a lot of hard rumors, and it looks to be true, is that a lot of these games are also going to be hitting the Switch too. So full-on third-party publishers, what Xbox and Microsoft...
And as you can see, they're going to get a lot of money from this. So if anything, all you guys are keep doing is funding... I mean, if you notice, ever since Game Pass existed, gaming has been getting better. You know, we're not complaining. We're not talking about the lack of games even. I mean, there was one dude that said Xbox made about 20 games already. This is great news. I don't care if y'all get a chance to play. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, I have the benefit of playing these games entirely free through my subscription service. So like I said, PlayStation funds are fun. Go ahead. If it makes you feel better that we buy games, then go ahead. Because at the end of the day, we're getting Sniper Elite Resistance. Third party, we're getting great games from Microsoft at this point because they're the biggest third-party distributor as of currently. Go ahead. Because by all means, I don't care about exclusives because exclusives, as you can even see on your own platform, ain't really doing well.
Has turned into. So we'll go.
And I think the PlayStation 5 turned into another glorified Xbox where you have to actually buy your games. It's an inferior Xbox.
Now, this I want to share with you from a person, Alucard here, Alucard Rage Bait post. I don't know if this guy is a troll. I don't know if he's being serious and just didn't want to show his own and he really did destroy it, or...
He did it. We ended up finding out that this was all fabricated.
Again, if he's just messing around, but it's pretty hilarious nonetheless. Wanted to share it, and I'm sure there are some Xbox fans out there that probably did do this today after the Forza 5.
No, because a lot of people in the Xbox community are rational adults, but I can name people in your community that's destroyed their own PlayStations when they were wrong. How about Blaze 4K, how he completely sawed his PlayStation 4 Pro when he could have gave it to an unfortunate kid? See, What you people don't understand, that you guys think like this. You want to insert your behavior into the Nintendo and Xbox and even PC community, and guess what? We don't care, bro. The day Sony decides to stop making games will be the day we all can go back to being happy again. Because to be honest with you, I don't even think Nintendo fans have become this ridiculous. PlayStation fans really are fighting over the concept of exclusivity when, as you can see, the most trending games on their platform are third party. So what are we doing here? You guys can sit there and tell people, oh, you're missing out on these games. You're missing. Bro, it seems like we're not missing out on much, because if you're not playing them, what makes you think on Xbox we want to play them either? Maybe that's the reason why Sony don't put the games on Xbox. Because if the games on your console ain't doing that well, why would they put it on a console that has less hardware sales? That's only going to mean less sales for them. That's probably the biggest reason. But yet, oh no, it's because they don't want to put on Xbox. No, because the games ain't even doing good on your own platform.
So
ridiculous,
you gotta
bro.
love it.
You're too old for this,
here.
bro.
So, I want to share something. You don't see this too often, especially from those like Destin leaders, E-Day hitting all platforms, and so on and so forth, right? And Fable keeps getting pushed out, and more than likely, Fable's going to be coming to be multi-platform as well. At this point in time,
but I thought y'all said Xbox had no games, because when these games was touted as being a PC Xbox game, we was hearing all the rhetoric about how these games was trash. Oh, I don't need an Xbox. They're garbage. Microsoft don't make games. But now that these games are going, you just expose yourself. Now that these games are going to your platform, right? Now that they go into your platform, now all of a sudden you guys are the biggest fans of them. You guys have always been hypocrites, man. I'm sorry, bro. The PlayStation community, as much as I enjoy PlayStation, y'all need to go, man. This is very harmful to the gaming industry. And I'm not going based off the way you talk, but even how Sony does business, bro. It's just not acceptable no more. And people are getting tired of it.
The only one that I'm not seeing officially announced is Starfield, even though Phil pretty much spilled the beans there. So if everything is coming over,
and we'll make sure that we pull up all those tweets of all the people that said they hated Starfield, but watched them be playing it on their PlayStation.
So is Avowed. You know, it's a day and date, not looking like it, something like that. But you can pretty much rest assured, if you are looking forward to like Avowed and stuff as well.
Yeah, and guess what? We can play it now. We can play it early. We don't have to wait the 6 months to a year to play it. See, that is the benefit of Xbox. I think Microsoft has had too many games. There's no reason for them to want to lock it to one platform. So maybe that's why Pony said, well, if you get ABK and all that, you know, obviously Microsoft's going to expand on that because they're going to see ways to make more money. But I do think that Microsoft will still keep their console, and what they'll do is prioritize their console. That's it. They've already shown that through Game Pass Ultimate. So essentially, you guys will be paying full price for Xbox games that we all can get entirely for free through our own subscription service. So what are we doing here, man? Like, and the crazy thing is, Ninja got into Black. Y'all paid for it. We could have played it free through our own service.
That's coming as well,
and that's not including all the other third-party deals that Microsoft is doing.
So it's going to be a very busy year, because not only is PlayStation going to be releasing a few games themselves.
And what games is that? Tell me right now. What is the games, man? I'm sick and tired of people saying, oh, PlayStation going to release some. What is the games, Xvault? Because at the end of the day, I see nothing but Baby Steps and Ghost of Yotei. Okay? Or should I say Cold Violet? Like, what games is PlayStation? And you know what's even more funny? PlayStation ain't even making those games. That's what's even more embarrassing.
First party.
And what's the first party?
Ghost of Yotei and some other ones.
Oh, yeah, Ghost of Yotei and some other ones. Yeah, the other ones that you can't even mention because you know that they're garbage games. I'll tell you, everybody. Baby Steps, Cold Violet. Those are the exclusive games they want to sit there and brag about. Get the hell out of here with this garbage, man. I'm sick and tired of you PlayStation fanboys acting like you got so much of a glorified platform when you know damn well all you're going to be doing is playing Xbox games.
Sometimes they don't even announce it till later in the year.
Oh, yeah, but they'll announce it later in the year. So that's what I'm saying. Sony don't even got a roadmap, but yet y'all have so much confidence in this company. Bro, get up out of here, man.
They sit same in that year.
Damage
so
control.
You're going to have the PlayStation goodness over in the PlayStation ecosystem.
What PlayStation goodness is that? Because if it was PlayStation goodness, you'd be out here name dropping. You know what I'm saying? Even when the PS3 was a failure when it came out, I could sit there and still name you the game. NBA 07, Warhawk, SOCOM Confrontation. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think of early games. Folklore, Heavenly Sword. You know what I'm saying? I can still Siren Blood Curse. I can still name you games that people will look forward to. Pain was a pretty good indie game. Like I said, Trash Panic, I believe. I think I'm trying to think. Ridge Racer, I think 7. Full Auto 2. I can still name games, bro. The fact that you only could say Ghost of Yote and some other games shows you that Sony ain't got nothing. I'm sticking with my Xbox.
As well as the Xbox games. So
as well as the Xbox games.
We're definitely not going to be hurting for new games to play if you have played.
Mostly be due to Xbox. That's the only reason why y'all not hurting for games, because of Xbox.
Played these games on the Xbox side of things yet. So, but let's continue on here, right?
This is ridiculous, man. I mean, you PlayStation fanboys have to admit defeat, bro. Y'all want to sit there and say that Microsoft needs Sony, when in reality, it's Sony needing Microsoft. Because like you said, Sony and some other games for first party, and then we got Xbox games. Bro, it's going to be Xbox games that saves PS5. Imagine having a console that you bought for exclusives and the company that you hate the most is the one funding your fun on your own box because Sony don't have anything for you. That is disgraceful. I have never seen this in the history of video gaming, bro. Sony should be embarrassed right now in how they treated the diehard PlayStation fan that picked up their platform for their own games. But instead, y'all talk about Xbox games. Y'all not taking Xbox games because Xbox gamers still have access to these titles on top of the fact of third-party day and dates for some games, case-by-case basis like what we got with Avowed. And there you go, Indiana Jones, another game for an example that they play now. Xbox gamers are playing. You guys are waiting. You're waiting and you're paying. They need to start changing the PlayStation to the pay station because that's what y'all doing. Y'all paying for everything. Y'all a bunch of dummies.
Something I want to show here. This is
y'all spend more money buying all these games on your PlayStation 5 than just going out there and buying another Xbox. Y'all stupid. Y'all dumb.
Andrea Piccinini, aka Joseph Cruz.
Microsoft is making the fanboy pay figuratively and literally because that's what they doing. They're making all the fanboys pay because let's be honest, Microsoft, they've stated they don't like fanboys. They've stated it. I think Crap Gamer was one of the reasons as to why Microsoft said, you know what, we're going to just put our stuff on PC. We're tired of all this. We're tired of you people complaining. Tim Dog, get up out of here. Nobody cares, bro. This is about playing games. This is about having fun. It's you fanboys that took the fun out of gaming, and now that Microsoft is doing what they're doing, I'm starting to think gaming is fun now. Can we all agree, guys? Gaming is going back to being fun. Ninja Gaiden 4 being revitalized. I don't care what it took. I don't care if the game took for it to be multiplat. The fact that the game exists because Microsoft funded it and wanted to put it on PlayStation is more than happy. Because remember what I said before. Would you guys want Killzone to be alive? Would you want the game to die on PlayStation, or would you prefer the game to go multiplat and have the game survive? Right? Because let's be honest. Koei, they didn't want to do a Ninja Gaiden 4. That's why they have Platinum doing it. They didn't want to do it. But Microsoft said, hey, this was a great franchise. I understand that there's a diehard audience that love this game. Let's revitalize it. But we'll have to put it on all platforms. And we hate Microsoft for this. We hate Microsoft for taking an IP, a franchise, that probably would have never got a game if it wasn't for multi-platform gaming. And y'all want to sit there and hate Microsoft. Maybe if Sony put most of their games multi-plat, maybe their games would be worth a damn, or maybe they would still be here, or should I say survived. But instead, they're extinct, just like that Spider-Man poster on your wall, because all those PlayStation games are in the graveyard.
I did want to...
You don't care for gaming. You PlayStation fanboys don't care for gaming because if you are a real gamer, you would advocate and you would think the way I say. You would not say these type of things. You would not want a franchise to die that you said you love because you don't want to see it on another platform. That's a fake gamer. I don't care anybody. I don't care what platform you play on. You are a fake gamer if you would prefer to have a franchise die than the game to go to another platform. Then that means you're not a fan of a game. You're not a fan of the games. You're a fan of the platform, and that explains to people as to why you're always on Twitter and talking about it. Because y'all ain't playing your systems. Because if you was, you wouldn't have time to do all this.
Give a quick shout out to...
Man, shut up. Nobody cares. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And like I said, man, make sure you don't end up like Xvault Gaming with bald hair. I mean, he's setting a bad precedent. He's setting a bad example for all the bald-headed individuals that carry themselves, man. You know, you out here looking like a road rash character, bro. Like, I don't know what this dude's on, man. Like, I bet he got a Harley Davidson and a motorcycle bike, you know, and ready to rock on. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, man. At the end of the day, you PlayStation ponies are down bad when you got Xbox games trending on your own platform.